Hello everyone, my name's Jim Lee. I'm a scientist. Most people think of scientists as people looking down microscopes, but I'm not one of those scientists. I'm a sports scientist. And so what we do, we assess how people perform in races and events like the Olympics and so forth. And actually, Australia was the first country that seriously took sports science on. And that's why we had a competitive advantage for many, many years, and we're still competitive now. So we're in a typical sports science lab, and you'll see as I walk around here, the equipment that we use. There's exercise bikes, there's treadmills. The treadmills are actually handy because people can run on them and we can watch them as they're performing on that and look at very particular parts of their movement so we can analyse that quite accurately. We also have lifting benches, lifting equipment where people can come in and we can test for their strength. We also have a runway that comes through the building, and so we can test people while they sprint through and look at the way their technique is while they're running, and also the forces that they generate, because we've got special platforms in the floor that enables us to do that. So from that we can actually very accurately measure and assess the performance of athletes. But what we do now, we actually can go out into the field and measure people while they're actually running in the real environment, and we do that with little devices like these. We call wearable technology, and we can put them on the arms or on the legs or on the back, and we can monitor the way that people move as they actually truly do it. And because of that, I've got a couple of friends that's going to demonstrate that to you now. So over to you, Matthew and Tamani.
Hi, I'm Matthew. I'm from Holland Park State School. I love maths. And sport too. If you've ever seen one of these, then you have seen the latest technology used by football players and athletes all over the world to help them perform better. They wear them during their games to see how they are performing. Inside them are tiny movement sensors that can measure hundreds of times a second. Hundreds. In an average football game, that's over 1 million numbers. My dad's friend Jim has lent me one of these, so I'm going to have a try with Tamani. The STEMfit sensor goes on the lower back. It measures the body's movement up, down, forward, back, left and right, hundreds of times a second. From this data we can tell when each foot touches the ground, count steps taken and measure the time between steps really accurately. Good science always checks itself, so today we are also measuring speed with a radar gun, timing with a stopwatch, and manually counting the steps as well. All this information will help us understand our bodies better and where we can make improvements.